everyone. So, welcome to another session of Canna HR Help. I am still reviewing our top 50 employee asked questions about work, and today we're going to cover question 3 and question 4. So, question 3 is, can my employer force me to take a lunch break? And yes, they could if taking a lunch break is policy. If they insist that you take a lunch break during the day, then that is what you're going to need to do. There is no federally mandated law requiring a lunch break or anything like that. So it really is at the employer discretion. If you choose to not take your lunch break and work through that, they still have to pay you. And they won't want to do that if there's a mandated lunch break, like as part of their policy. And so then it will become a performance management issue. If there's any way that you can negotiate, why you want to work through your break because you want to leave 30 minutes early, that's honestly something I'd recommend doing at the time of talking about an offer, right? When you're before you even take the job. But again, they can make you take your break and they can make sure that you don't work, and they can deduct that from your paycheck if that is their policy. So again, it's a conversation, I'd say. I don't want to take a lunch break, and they can say, okay, well, then we'll just pay you through it, and you work an 8-hour day, right? And whatever that looks like. So hopefully it'd be more of a conversation and not a forced thing, because that doesn't feel good to anyone. So, but look, I'd encourage you to take your lunch break. You need to check out. You're at work for 8 hours a day. Why would you not want to give yourself at least 30 minutes? Like, take your 15 morning break. Take your 30-minute lunch break. Take your 15-minute afternoon break. You don't get docked for the 15-minute breaks. And if you are, then that's a conversation. Let me know and we can talk about that. You definitely should be taking little wellness breaks. I call those wellness breaks. And so definitely take those for yourself, because that's part of how you make work better for yourself and anyone around you. All right, fourthly, so our fourth question is, can my employer disclose my salary to other employees? Short answer, no. If an employee came and asked their manager, what does so-and-so make? The manager is not allowed to disclose that. If an employee came and asked HR that, HR would not disclose that. Now, it is okay for employees to talk about their salaries amongst each other, even if a company has a policy saying don't do that. The National Labor Relations Board ruled back in the Obama administration back in 2014 that you can talk about pay at work. Pay transparency is encouraged. So if your employer or work doesn't want to talk about pay, then that's some potential red flags, right? Like, are we not all equitable? Are we not all getting paid the same thing? So I find it to be healthier to have pay transparency. So, but look, they may have a policy saying to keep it secret. You don't have to do that. You can ignore that. If there is any sort of policy that doesn't stop you from talking about it after hours, right? Maybe you don't talk about it on premises or through company email. That doesn't stop you, or company chat, right? That doesn't stop you from still having the conversation about it, because it is yours to share and that's information to exchange. But no, your employer should not give your salary information to an employee at any time. All right. Well, hey, if you can think of any questions that you would like HR to answer, feel free to send us some questions. Canna HR will help with that. Please subscribe if you like what you're seeing. All right. Until next time, that was questions 3 and questions 4 of the top 50 questions. And so we'll be back with 5 and 6 later this week. See ya.